What is up, everybody? This is the Put Me On Something podcast, and I'm your host for today, Eurosign. And of course, I've got my two good friends here to my right, as usual.
I'm the co-star today, Eric Vasquez.
Yeah, co-sign on the lease, baby.
Vasquez. What's up, guys? It's Alejandro Gomez, or Droskis, or whatever you want to call him.
Formerly known as Droskis.
Formerly known.
Or Ale. Oh, you know my favorite that I never call you, but the rest of the world does is
What?
Alex.
Oh, yeah.
That's so weird to me.
It's my that's what I use when I go to
A
like,
man of different identities.
for us.
Can I get a name for this order?
Alex.
I know, because when I first started hanging out with you, I known you from Dro, so I always thought that was your name, and then I heard someone say Alejandro. I'm like, oh shit. And then I heard you say Alex.
Oh,
What the fuck's your name?
My name's Pedro.
He's like,
If you introduce yourself as Alex, does that mean you'll never see him again?
Why?
I don't know. I just because sometimes I do that.
why do you go by Alex? Is it
That's
a
what
name that you made up, or
No,
is
they
it
would call me that. My family.
really?
I think people
Yeah.
just assume Alejandro. Alex is short for Alejandro.
Yeah, people went with it. I went with it.
Huh?
He just
Yeah.
rolled with the punches.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought you
yeah.
just did that just for like random people, or people don't want them to know your real name.
Yeah, I do. Sometimes at work I do that.
So everybody knows you by Alex.
I'm Alex at work.
Interesting.
Your name tag?
I am Alex.
Alex.
Does your name tag say Alex too?
No, I don't have a name tag.
Oh no,
No.
I'm gonna make you one.
Hello, my name is Alex.
Okay, whatever. Let's get into it. Let's talk about some crazy stuff that's happening the last last couple of days. You know,
Yeah, almost this whole year to
this
be
whole
honest.
year. There's a bunch of crazy shit going on.
Damn, we're about to be in April too.
Damn,
Yeah,
no
it's moving
way.
by fast.
Damn.
Do you feel like the older we get, like
Time
time
goes
just like quick?
Yeah.
Is
Is it because we're older, or is it because some weird shit with time and
I think we're just so busy.
conspiracies?
No, I think we're just so busy that we don't really like just stop and just like look around and relax and enjoy like the time.
Yeah.
Or we're just constantly on the move. So by the time we notice, like
Routine?
routine. The whole day's already over.
Yeah.
Because we honestly, 24 hours a day isn't that much. Because 24 hours, we probably spend 8 hours of sleep. So we'll probably have 14 hours maybe less
Mm-hmm.
of that, and half of that time we're just like driving around and all that. So
Well, yeah, I think about
And
8 hours at work. Most commutes are 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. So then that's
Yeah.
another hour. Most people get ready like an hour ahead. So that right there is 10 hours of your day.
So you technically only have 4 hours to enjoy in the whole day, to be honest.
Yeah, if you get that. Yeah.
Yeah, because some people work a 9 to 5 job, get home around 6, and then by 10 o'clock they're already in bed. So
Or
it's
they got to do shit around the house.
that too, you know.
That shit's
Yeah.
awful.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Because I get off at 2 and then I have the rest of the day to do whatever. And technically I'm supposed to be in bed around 7 to get my 4 to 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I go to sleep around 12, and I wake up at 4, so I get
Yeah, but a
4
lot of-
hours.
Yeah, a lot of people
Same here.
do. Yeah.
Like I've been going to sleep around 12 to 1,
Mm-hmm.
and I got to be up by 5:30, 5:30 depending.
Yeah.
And man, I'm like fuck. And I try to go to sleep early, and it just doesn't work
It doesn't
out.
work because
It doesn't.
you feel like your time is precious and fuck, why am I going to go to sleep so early? I haven't even done anything for myself.
I was just thinking about this the other day. I got really high before going to bed. I usually do, so I think about random shit.
Yeah.
It's funny how do you think that we don't want to go sleep because we don't want the next day to start because it restarts it, or you're just trying to milk it as much as you can for the next day?
So
starts?
I've seen something like that. It's called I don't know what it's called, but it's pretty much you're punishing yourself.
For staying up.
You're pretty much punishing yourself for staying up because you don't want the day to end because it's so short because you've been at work all day, and then you only have so much time after work
Yeah.
that I want to be on the phone watching videos or playing video games or doing something for myself.
time.
And in my own you time, you only have so much.
Yeah.
And then also too because if you go to bed early, then you have to start the day again tomorrow. And then the same thing, you only have a few hours. So that's why you stay up late. I do that. Look, when I'm like, well, I don't want to go to bed early because I only had like a few hours to myself, and then
Or even
that's-
after work, you have some few errands to run and all that, or
Yeah.
some few events. You're like, fuck.
yeah,
Might as well just stay up as much as I can today, and then tomorrow it's gonna be just a busy day.
yeah,
Cause that's how it is for me. Yesterday, I wanted to go fishing, right?
mm-hmm.
So I ended up inviting my father-in-law, my suegro, to go fishing, and he likes to fish for a minute. So we're out there for hours. So we ended up getting there about 6 o'clock. Then we didn't leave till 9 o'clock, and that's a light day for him. Usually we're there for 8-10 hours, but since I was working, I was like, we'll just go after work. And then I get home, it's about 9. It's about 10, and I'm like, damn, I want to play the game so bad,
You still want to do something.
Yeah, but then I showered. I showered in. By the time I got out of the shower, it was already 10:30, 10:40. And then my girl wanted to hang out and watch a movie while we go to sleep.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want to play the game. you know. But I'm like, fuck. But I'm saying like I try to like fit in so much in like a little bit of time that kind of stresses me out. Then I get annoyed with it, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like it sucks though, cause like I want this routine to be like the way I want it, but then shit happens. I have to do the other shit. I'm like, either do I play games? Do I go out on events? Do I just stay home eat?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's hard
Do I
just to
get
like.
high?
That's what sucks about.
It's kind of hard to manage your
sucks,
free
yeah.
time, especially when you work all the time.
Yeah, or
It's
like, I think what my problem is too. I say, I agree to too many things, not because it's a yes man, because I would actually like to, and then I don't know, like I feel like my times end up being short, or I have a bad habit of cramming everything I need to do, like little errands and shit,
That's how I am.
till the weekend and shit, like till my days off. Excuse me.
So I'm
Yeah.
always running late.
Because you know, see those people like, oh, I work like 10, 12 hours, 14-hour shifts, and like, oh, you got soft hands because you only work like 8 hours or part time. Oh, that's cool. Get your money up and work hard, but I guess it sucks because you need money because everything's so expensive nowadays.
Yeah,
And then like, oh, a little extra $200 after it's still tax, overtime.
Yeah, but then you don't enjoy
No,
like.
but yeah, that's what I'm saying.
life.
Like, you don't get to enjoy it because you're stuck at work like most of the day. And by the time you get off, it's like what, like 7, 8, and then you have to go to bed too and eat, and then do it all over again. And then you only have the weekend. The weekend only feels like one day because everything's all smashed in.
And then even on the weekends, if you work those many hours, like you work 60 to some 70 hours a week, on those weekends you just want to relax and rest and like get catch up on sleep.
And then you have all that shit piled up you need to
Exactly.
do.
Then so you're like fucking constantly just running up and down. Then you're just fucking tired for the next week for a job again. You're like fuck.
Oh,
That-
I do
That's
that
how
a
we
lot.
are. Like me and Jess have so many like plans to like work on the RV or go do this and that. Weekends comes, we're like, fuck, just relax, like just having a good time. And we're like,
Yeah.
no, we gotta get things done. Like it sucks though, cause then we never get to really relax. And then when we do relax, you feel like you're useless. You're not doing anything
You like you're
productive,
being yeah.
or you're
Oh,
not
yeah, you
getting
guilt
shit
trip
done.
yourself?
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, I thought it was
I
just
could
me.
be doing something productive right now.
Yeah. But the best part, yeah, I do myself a lot. I thought it was just me, but
Mhm.
it's nice, and the best part is when you feel like, okay, like it's justified. I can rest right now. You know what I mean? Like I did something I did before. I went to the gym, or I took care of my errands, or I'm free for the next few hours. It's actually nice when you actually do just like clock out and just enjoy that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like I rarely do that though. Probably like once a month.
Okay. Nice.
What? Take days off?
No, I do, but like a guilt-free chill.
Oh yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, because now I think it's because you get older, you realize like, oh, my life.
I'm a lazy fuck.
Yeah, and like I could be doing so much more. You see people online.
That too, but I feel like it's been imprinted in our minds and our brains from anybody, like society.
Damn, you gonna let me finish?
Oh, my bad.
No,
No, because I was also saying.
I
no, I don't even know what I'm saying. But go ahead. Yeah.
lost my train of thought.
Damn.
I think we should switch course.
Switch course? No, let's finish it off. Well, I was gonna ask, like, is it worth doing overtime? Just for like a few $100?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people need it.
And like, is it like, well, yeah, you do. Like nowadays, especially, you need it. But like, because at work they always offer overtime, and I'm like, oh, you should do it because it's overtime. It's easy, it's easy work.
Yeah.
Just a few extra hours, like you can do it 200. You get a few extra $100 here.
I mean, if you're striving to reach a goal for that time, it makes sense and it's cool for it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, like I don't know if I said it earlier on the podcast, but I ended up getting like the annual pass for Disneyland because we go a lot. So we had the opportunity to buy them, which came out to be like $2,400 something like that, right?
For both?
For both of us.
Nice.
And then I mean I didn't have that money technically. I mean I had it, but I had the shit to get shit done. So I put on my credit card,
Mm-hmm.
and I just paid it off last week, and I just got it at the beginning of this month. But the thing is, because I knew I had to pay off that debt, so it wouldn't fuck me over in my credit card interest, blah blah.
Just get it out of the way immediately.
Get out the way. So I started doing more overtime, working more hours, more on the weekends, so just to make sure I get that shit paid. Yeah, I mean it was a sacrifice where I was like not seeing my girlfriend, the family, and all that much. But at the same time, that shit's paid off in a couple of weeks. Now, it's like we have free time now. So I mean, if you're reaching for a goal or you have something like an achievement,
Yeah.
and if you know overtime is gonna help you reach that achievement or goal faster, then yeah, of course. But if you're just doing it just to be a workaholic, I mean that makes sense. But at the same time, if you have a family and all that, it kind of makes better sense spending time with your family and all that instead of just always at work.
Yeah,
Because I know people that
I
do
feel
that.
like people like choose to like kind of use that as an excuse to run, like not be present with.
Like
family.
not be at home.
Yeah, but I understand like financial situations where they say like the car takes an L and shit, and you gotta fix it. And fuck
Yeah.
it. Like it sucks to have your money go to like shit you need to attend to and shit. But it's life. But like I completely agree with you. Like when like kind of like a goal you're reaching for and shit, it's super fucking rewarding. But like if it's like survival, fuck man, it just sucks. It's like the things like
Yeah, if you're working
it
paycheck,
sucks, bro.
then that does suck.
Yeah, fucking
Like the
no
other-
one wants to, you know.
Yeah, because we had a trip last month or the beginning of this month, and we ended up still going on it. And all my savings that I saved up for that trip, that week or two before the trip, I had like my truck broke down, the RV broke down, so I spent almost like about 1,000 or 2,000 almost in everything, about closer to 2,000 with everything with the truck and the RV, and I was spending money that I was like, fuck, that was supposed to be for the trip. We still took the trip, you know. But after I came back, I was stressing out, and before the trip, I was stressing. I'm like, fuck, like, we might have to cancel it because
no money.
I don't have the money right now for that because the money that I thought I had saved up went on to these bills,
Yeah.
all the shit that breaks. You know, shit happens in life.
Mm-hmm.
And when I came back, I just tried to find some jobs, you know, like clean up some different shit that was gonna pay me good. And I ended up finding jobs, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I think because I manifested it too, I was like went around looking for people. Like, hey, I need this
Yeah.
done, you know. And we could do it this time, whatever. We have time right now. And they're like, yeah. So I worked about 60 hours the other week, but it's like it was rewarding because I paid off all my shit now, you know. Now I don't have to really worry about like being in debt with my credit card as much as I am.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
If I would have been a month ago, yeah.
Nice. All right, let's. I got a little topic to talk about that I want to ask you guys. I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast today, and then I guess from a few days ago he had a Mexican OT on there.
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's weird seeing both of them because they're like two different people.
It's a whole different type of genre.
Yeah, but he was telling him. I've already heard seen other videos of Mexican OT, like him doing like podcasts and stuff like that. And he was talking about how his dad and mom pushed him to be a rapper from since he was little, like a little ass kid, like 4 years old, whatever. Like my son's gonna be a rapper, and then they were having him rap and listen to music the whole time. And then eventually, that's all he did his whole life. You know, he wanted to be a rapper. He rapped everything, and then became a rapper how he is right now. You know, he became successful and everything. And I wanted to ask too, because remember last week? I think it was last week when we talked about like if you had a business, or I think a few episodes ago, if you had a business and then you gave it to your kid, and they didn't want to do it, and then whatever happened, you know, that like that. I want to ask that, like, what if because you see people sometimes you see parents raise kids to be like something like for example like a football player from little.
Well, he said that in the podcast.
Yeah,
where he's all like, he's like, I'm rapping just because my mom wanted me to do it. Like, I'm doing it for her.
Cause I don't know if you guys know people like that, but I've known people like that. Like they raise their kids from little, to do one sport or a certain something from little, and then they raise them to be like that their whole lives. Till eventually when they get older, they become a successful football player or something like that. And I was gonna ask well, what is that good? Cause what if the kid
is that healthy?
Yeah, is that healthy for the kid? Cause sure, what they're doing is good. For example, you put a kid in karate from little, and they grow up to be older and something like that. They learn a lot of discipline, a lot of discipline and stuff like that. They learn a bunch of stuff, but it's good for them. You know, it makes build character for them. But damn, if you do that from when they're little till they grow up, damn, you just pretty much made them. That's a whole career for them.
I mean, I can speak from experience because I'm going through that. My dad started the landscape business. I mean, I talk about it a lot when I was young.
Yeah.
He probably started in the late 90s. And I grew up in it, you know, that basically was molded into the family of landscapers.
Yeah.
And it's not what I wanted to do. It's just what I was put into it. So as a young kid, that's how you see. So constantly seeing it. And the older you get, you're like, okay, this is easy, you know. This is the life I'm gonna live. This is the life I got chosen. And there is times where I don't. To be honest, I don't want to do this forever. I don't want to be a landscaper forever. I don't want to be out there in the heat. And that's how I'm doing getting the business to where it needs to be situated. Because it's going to open doors for me to do other things that I actually want to do in life.
Yeah.
So me personally, just speaking from what I've been through, this is not my dream of the business to be successful, you know. I want to be successful, but that's not what I dream every time in my life. My life is to get it to where it needs to be, where I can make enough money to start what I want to do into the business of investing stuff, getting stuff done. So it's a path I have to take to get to where I exactly want. But to answer your question, it's not what I want to do forever. It was handed to me, and I'm gonna run with it, get it to where it needs to be, and then switch over to what I want to be. And that's up to me to decide if I want to get it done sooner or than later. Because if I wait later, I would never be able to achieve the dreams that I want to achieve. So that's why I'm now that I'm about to be 30 next year, the clock's ticking, so I got to get on it. Like, I got to start. Like, for 10 years, I fucked around too much. Being a kid, you know, just do stupid shit as a kid, you know, now growing up, and then realizing, like, what's in my plate. Now that I'm, this year, I just realized, like, damn, I have so much on my plate that I'm just throwing it away instead of fucking making useful out of it. And that's where my mindset's now. Like, I'm going to get to where it needs to be, have it run by itself, and then move on to the next investments and next business of what I want to do and choice. That's my answer.
What's it you?
Whoa. No, I felt that. I was listening to that shit. No, because you had me on the 10-year part, because that's how I feel like too, because I'm 28. And I feel like from 18 to like 24, I lived the same way and shit. And yeah, I was moving forward, like financially, learning new shit, going to school, yada yada. But yeah, there's that. No, because he kind of took me off and shit for a second by myself and stuff.
I'm thinking a little bit.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. But no, that's what's up. That's what's up, bro. Because like the self-evaluation. But to answer Joe's question, I think it is healthy. I think it isn't. At the end of the day, I don't think I would do that for the kid. Because there's also that thing where people argue that certain athletes or certain people succeed a certain way, or singers or whatever, that the parents forced them to do that and made them do it so much where they're living through their kids' dream, passion and shit. Yeah. So I don't know if I would do it. I definitely want to encourage my kids to not fuck around, but like get into like certain sports, certain arts, definitely creative shit. I definitely would want to nurture my kids to like learn into like fashion and shit, just because that's how I something that sparked for me. So something, just something in arts and shit. If they like it, if they don't, and shit, all that shit, stuff like that. I remember my mom tried to get me to play soccer, tried to get me to play. I really wasn't into it. But I do appreciate that. But yeah, if I can and they do like it, then yeah, I'd like that. But I'm not gonna be one of those parents and shit where it's like, in my personal opinion, if I do have kids, if they don't want to go to college, they don't have to, bro. As long as they're doing something for themselves, yeah, it's different. Yeah, and that's like what, 20 years from now and shit. Yeah. So we'll see how the climate is then. You know. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. And I think from us being first generation, our parents, not that they weren't in the loop, they were coming from a different world and they had different priorities and different views of the world. So they didn't really know what college was like. They thought school was go there, come back, and you did good. You know what I'm saying? How you're not keeping up with your grades is just pay attention. It's not that simple. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I want to be there for my kids like that. Yeah. So I don't think I wouldn't force them to do shit. As long as they're not, just fucking do something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And I wish my parents forced me to do like sports when I was younger, because I really wanted to do football and a lot of things like that. But when I was younger, my mom wouldn't let me do it all that because she was scared of me of like getting hurt and all that, preparing shit, you know. So when I got to junior high and high school, I did it myself, you know. But by that time, there's kids and friends that I have that were fucking in Pop Warner since they were fucking like able to walk, you know, shit like that. So they were way better than me. I was a late bloomer by the time I got into high school, and I was actually like playing for JV and all that, and freshman. I was decent, but not enough to be a start like my friends were, because they started from fucking young kids. So they were experienced throughout the whole years, you know, practice. So like in a way, I wish my parents pushed me to do things like that when I was younger, but in a way, now that I'm older, I realize that they push more into the business side. Like, school's cool and all that, sports is cool and all that, but reality, that's not gonna be a career for you, which I understand, because I'm short and, you know, I'm not athletic, you know, but it was fun. Those 2 years that I was doing football, wrestling, and stuff like that, you know, I wish I was put into more sports when I was younger. But like I said, the way they taught me growing up and raised me was business stuff, you know, always business shit like that.
More something what they knew. And
more, but yeah, because they grew up doing, like, business shit like that, you know, starting their own business, and my mom working for the city and shit like that. So it's like, that's all they really knew growing up, knowing like this is secure money, this is more, instead of like sports, because anything can happen. You get hurt in sports, and your whole career's done. Then what's plan B or plan A, whatever you had. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. But who knows, maybe I was starting young doing sports, so I could have been something, but I will never know.
I never thought about that. Speaking of that, bro, when I went thrifting today and shit, and I don't know, I've never ever had this thought before, but I saw like, sometimes when I do feel like digging up more and shit, I'll go through the kids' clothes, maybe find some dope shit that I can remake or sell, whatever. But I saw some cute ass kids' clothes, and I don't know, I've never thought this before. Like, damn, I want a little boy. I want to pick up like my son and have the pride and joy in my hands. Yeah. And then I was like, damn. Like, I don't know. I never thought about that. It was just weird that we're fucking talking about this, because I never really thought about that. And then I thought about other things that like, I personally want to accomplish before I had that. So it kind of made me sad, and I stopped thinking about it. Yeah, you got it. Anyways, You know, kids are cool.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that sad shit no more. You got something else for us, Joe?
Yeah, I was gonna lead into the whole. I don't know if you guys want to talk about the whole shit that we were talking about.
About speaking of parents pushing their kids to be child stars.
Yeah,
Talking about the current climate, all that stuff that's unraveling with Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
no, that shit's fucking wild.
You haven't seen it, huh? Have you seen it?
I
Have you
seen
heard it?
clips about it on social media.
Yeah,
But I haven't really seen the documentary or anything like that, really.
yeah.
But most of that stuff that I really saw, I already knew about a couple years ago. Because a lot of shit came out when first got accused, Dan Snyder.
Mhm.
That's his name, right? Dan
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, he got accused of it, 4 years ago? So by then I was already
yeah, he did.
Yeah, that time I was already doing a lot of research. And also not read it, but I saw a lot of shit talking about the Jeanette McCartney.
Yeah.
Jenna McCurdy, the girl from iCarly.
Yes,
Yeah.
her book.
Yeah.
So when her book came out, a lot of shit came out too. So I was kind of aware of what was going on.
Oh yeah, that book's wild. I don't know if you guys heard of it. I heard like a good chunk of the audiobook. Yeah, it's fucking wild.
I need to read it and shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't really
No,
just seen what's on the internet.
it's crazy about it because I guess all that like the power you have because I guess that dude he was like on top of everything, you know, Nickelodeon, Dan Snyder.
executive producers.
Yeah, because he was people were saying that you couldn't be a certain type of act a certain type of way. Like when he's around, you have to be a certain way.
Yeah.
When he tells you to do something, you do it. Because if not, your career is on the line. Because he could easily end your career. Or something
Well, yeah,
like
because this is what I saw in the clips, is that he was competing with Disney, because at the time Disney had like Zack and Cody, you know, all those
Sweet Life.
Sweet Life, you know, they had Hannah Montana and shit like that.
Blaze.
So then Dan Schneider
Some
came out with
bangers.
like Zoe 101, came out with like what was it, Drake and Josh. He came out with a bunch of shows. I think he did Drake and Josh.
Yeah,
remember?
Drake and Josh.
He
Yeah,
did
Drake and Josh.
iCarly. He did Victoria's
iCarly.
Secret. Was it Victoria?
Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's
Sorry,
Victorious.
Yeah, I've never
Yeah.
seen that show,
Yeah.
but he came out like those big shows. So, Nickelodeon basically gave him like the like do what you want. Like you have the freedom. Like you're making us money, you're making all this. So whatever you're doing something right. So just take care of everything. Like don't even.
Oh, and then Amanda Show, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he basically like 100% controlled everything. So he could fire people, raise the prices like on payments and shit like that. You know, anything like that, wages and stuff. And I think that a lot of people didn't want to speak about it or like kind of like call him out because he could basically just fire you if he really wanted to. And he was like bipolar from what I heard too.
Uh-huh.
Like he'll be okay with you, like try to make you feel like you're the top of the world, and 2 seconds later he could just fucking make you feel like the piece of shit and make you
Damn.
cry and stuff like that.
Yeah, that shit's horrible, bro. Imagine that shit as a kid, bro. Imagine knowing you're like 12, a 12-year-old, 14-year-old little girl, and you're like a supporting actor.
Or a little
on
boy.
the huh?
Or a little boy.
Yeah.
A little boy, or whatever. But what I'm saying is, like, imagine being a small child, 12 to 14-year-old, you're like the main star, or even fucking the co-star, like co-star of the show and shit, that you're like basically supporting the family. Because for Jenna McCurdy, she was supporting her family and shit.
Oh yeah.
Her mom was like a huge asshole to her, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I heard about that. I've never, like I said, I haven't really read.
Imagine,
the book
bro,
much.
you're the man of the house and you're 12 years old.
Damn.
That's a lot of pressure, bro.
It is.
You're over here stressing about shit and you gotta look cute and do like good takes and shit like that.
Will you ever put your kid through that shit? Like,
That was horrible.
like if you want to be famous,
Like,
now seeing all this,
like if
you know?
that opportunity came and let's say she wanted to be a actor or something like that, I think I would, but I had to be on top of everything. Like
You have to be there with them. 100%.
yeah,
I'd be hella scared, no,
Yeah.
but I would too though. Cause
I'd have to be
Yeah.
around everything. Like
Yeah,
if
I'd
she's
be hella
doing
scared.
acting, I'm there everywhere. You know,
Yeah.
because I wouldn't want to let her around those weird people like that.
yeah, and it's hard knowing that we know now and shit.
Yeah, and then the thing too, I was gonna say like that what was it called that all the weird shit that they would like you would see like when the shows were on, and you wouldn't notice until like you're older.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like this kind of borderline adult level sexual jokes and
Yeah.
shit.
Soft porn.
Yeah,
Cause I-
basically.
I'm not gonna-
super inappropriate.
I'm not gonna lie, I used to watch Victorious when it was on like back in like early like 2010, 12 era. That's when it was on, I
I
think.
never saw that show.
seen enough of it.
I used to watch it like I don't know Danny used to watch it or you did, but I used to watch it because of
Yeah,
Ariana
definitely.
Grande because I thought she was bad, you know.
Yeah.
But I used to watch it and then like there were some scenes where like oh shit, like especially that scene like where, they squirt water at her, like the water, like this is a group of like 5 guys and like they shoot like water guns.
Yeah,
or
it was.
something.
What?
It was.
Oh.
It was
And she was
wild
wearing like a
for the
little
time.
like short top and short shorts. I was like, what the hell? That's like. And at the time, I was like, oh shit, damn, that's how.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
Well,
you were a
you're a kid,
teenager at
yeah.
the time watching other teenagers.
But also, your mind's innocent when it comes to shit like that because you don't
Yeah.
think about it. The older you get, then you're like, like, you ever seen Disney I'm pretty sure we all have duh. Like, ever seen like Disney cartoons or movies, kids movies, and they have like adult jokes on there? You're like, but when you're younger, you didn't understand them. You just laugh at it, thinking it was funny.
Yeah.
And the older guys like, what? Will they really say shit like that? Like crazy. And
yeah.
I'm saying that's like it went over our heads, but like a lot of that shit was happening. Like I didn't know about I never seen the show Sam and Cat.
Yeah.
But I guess he was really into like feet.
Yeah, no, that's all. Even in Victorious and Sam and Cat and I think other shows, but he was into like feet. So there was like scenes where they would do like anything, some weird shit with feet or something like
Or
that.
she'll try to lick them,
Yeah,
or
something like that.
Yeah, take some weird shit.
Fucking
Yeah.
gross. Creep. Anyways, but with Simon Cat, not changing the subject. I don't know if you guys, like I said, I did dive a little bit into Jenna McCurdy's book. She spoke about that a lot for the Simon Cat. I think it only ran like 2 seasons. Majority of the time, Ariana Grande wasn't there, and this is when her they're already adults, like 18, 20 or whatever. Like
Yeah,
18,
her
20.
career was popping up.
Yeah, this is when her pop star shit was like starting to buzz off and shit. So she would be gone most of the time, like doing her shit, and then she would leave Jenna McCurdy Sam doing most of the roles. So they would improvise around scripts and shit like that, and she was getting fucked over. She felt like this is bullshit. I could have fucking, because she did music for a bit too, and she thought like, I could have popped out that way too and shit. Yeah. And then this girl's over here being the star of the show and shit.
Yeah, there's an episode I saw this on a clip where Sam was
Sorry.
Ariana Grande was doing a lot of like touring, working on her like album and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So there's an episode that lasted for a while where she was stuck in a box. So they just had her voice, like Ariana Grande's voice.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And I guess she was stuck in the whole episode because she was gone for like the whole week or month, whatever.
Just the duration of filming that episode and shit or whatever.
Yeah, so basically they're just saying, oh, like Sam's like, it's funny because she's stuck in the box and they're trying to figure out like the whole episode how to get her out, like blah blah.
Yeah,
blah.
but the reason why was because she wasn't even there. Yeah. All she had to do was voiceover.
Yeah, I was watching the documentary, the Quiet on Set, whatever. They're talking about.
Is that a show?
Yeah, it's a documentary.
So it's not just a movie; it's a show of episodes.
Yeah, so I think it's only 4 episodes.
You think they're going to update it? I heard they're going to update it.
I don't know, maybe. But there's one. You remember that show, All That? You remember that?
I've heard of it, never seen it.
Oh yeah, it was like around Amanda's show era.
Yeah, it was like the late 90s, whatever. I don't know what it was. I didn't get to see it because we didn't have cable all the time, so I didn't grow up with that.
We were poor.
Yeah,
it was like mid 2000s, wasn't it?
Something like that. Yeah.
No, I was like,
and it was like the actress and there was this one kid, and
fact check it right now. Fact check it. Go on, Drew.
Talk on the mic, man. Damn.
No, fact check this shit.
Anyway, there's a kid. He's a black kid, So he had like certain roles, and they played a role. They made him play a role as a superhero, as like a big nose, something like that.
Oh yeah, and it was like penises.
Yeah, that one, and then he had like 2 noses, like they're supposed to be like big noses on his shoulders, because he's like nose man,
Yeah.
And he's like superhero, whatever, for like the sketch, whatever. Mm-hmm. And when you look at it from a certain angle, it looks like 2 penises, like on his shoulders. And then I don't know if I can say a penis or whatever, or wieners or whatever. And then there's a scene where he sneezes on like some chick, like the older lady. Mm-hmm. And there's a bunch of scenes like on like with Dan Schneider. There's a lot of scenes he has to do like close ups with like it looks like shots,
Yeah, like close-ups.
Yeah, close up with shots. So like in those videos, adult videos.
Yeah.
They do like shots. It's like face shots.
Oh, cum shots or the cum?
Hey man, don't say it.
Why?
I just don't say it.
Could get a sense of that shit out now.
Yeah. But anyways, it looks like that. So like. That's one of the things too. Like he likes to do.
There's a lot of hidden, subliminal, in your face, fucking inappropriate sexual jokes, and now that we're adults, it's fucking grotesque.
They're like, damn, these kids were doing this shit.
Yeah. So fun fact: the show started in 1994 and ended 2020.
Gabriel Iglesias was in it?
2020.
Gabriel Iglesias was in it
I didn't know that.
in the early ones.
Really?
Yeah.
Like before he was famous and all, or what?
I don't know. I don't know if that's
he
what
was popping up.
Did you know? Also, speaking of that, Mario Lopez was in Blood and Blood Out. No. He was in what's the what? Fuck, the 2-1, the frog. Colors.
No, he wasn't. No Colors.
No, he was in Colors.
Oh yeah, he wasn't.
He was in Colors. Mario Lopez was.
Oh,
in
he was
Colors.
a little brother, huh?
Huh?
He was a little brother.
I think so. Either way, he was in the kid. He was a kid from the little gang and
Never
shit.
seen that
Never
movie.
seen Colors?
You ever seen Colors,
What is
bro?
it? A gangster
Watch
movie?
it.
2-1.
Yeah, bro. If you like Blood and Blood Out, if you like American Meat, you need to watch Colors.
Yeah.
Colors.
Watch that shit right now,
Colors.
bro.
Colors.
Oh man,
I'm a nightmare walking psychopath.
talking.
Yeah, well, that's crazy. But that's just what's going on with all that. And we'll see what happens.
Well, he came out too, Dan Schneider, with the interview.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Oh yeah, that
right
shit was
after?
stupid as
He
fuck.
basically admitted to everything.
No, but it was a horrible apology.
I'm
It was
sorry.
like, I'm sorry if I upset you. Like a fucking narcissist, bro. Shit was
Yeah.
trash. It was stupid as hell.
I don't think he meant to. I think he had to do it for.
No,
like,
yeah, he fucking
yeah,
solely
for
did it because he
PR
had
and
to
shit.
and
Like,
shit.
oh yeah, man.
He's like usually isn't that shit narcissists do? They're like,
Yeah.
oh,
But I mean,
I'm
like-
sorry if I hurt you.
He's stupid though, because I mean, well, of course he's gonna get caught up. He's already is. But like, he's saying shit like that, and he's like throwing like borderline saying like he kind of admits to everything he did,
Yeah.
saying like, oh yeah, now looking it back, I would never do that ever again in my life. Never. I didn't, back then I was young, I was stupid. I'm like, bro, so you're really admitting that you're massaging them, doing all this like creepy shit.
Yeah.
It's like, you should have just kept your mouth shut, because now they're going to use that against.
Yeah, because a lot of people were
were
saying that apology made worse for him and shit.
It
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Either way, no, but going out there, that's true. But either way, bro, motherfucker needs to go to jail.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people are gonna come out, like a lot of like the celebrity kids
Yeah.
that are growing up. They're gonna come out
Yeah.
and start saying shit. 'Cause
Well,
Even
that one dude, he was
Lil Romeo.
no, he was on Drake and Josh, the dude at the theater, Crazy Steve, and then he played the older brother in iCarly.
Oh yeah, him. Yeah.
You can see a lot of videos. I think he was really protective of the kids, like in the
Because he was older. He was like 20.
Yeah, he would always throw like shots at like Dan Schneider, but like like funny shots, but like low key, like
low key
throwing
hits.
shots.
Like,
Yeah.
low
Like,
key jabs.
And people were saying like he might like whatever like he comes out saying like about what happened, shit that happened.
Well, it's gonna come out eventually.
Yeah.
Just like with Diddy,
Oh,
like
shit,
what
Diddy.
started. It's always been going around, but like once Cassie right came out with something,
Yeah,
with the suing him, now a lot of people are coming out like his bodyguards, producers, and shit.
I think like
Yeah,
a lot of
a lot of
celebrities are
people.
gonna get like exposed for shit.
Mm-hmm. That's
crazy,
what I'm saying.
bro.
And then Ryan Garcia's exposing everybody up the ass.
It's crazy shit's going on.
Yeah,
Right now.
what if it's biblical, bro?
It is because
Isn't that what they say? Like
Nah.
all the truth will come to light.
Yeah,
before the end
'cause
comes.
there's I don't know if anything to do with anything, but there's an eclipse supposed to happen on April 8th.
Isn't it the flare one that you guys are talking
I
about?
don't know what it is, but supposedly it's like biblical or something like that.
You know what's funny? They're always saying, "Oh, this blood moon this clip only happens 50, 20,000 years from now."
Yeah,
I feel like there's one every fucking year.
it is.
Every like 2-4
It
years.
is.
But they're always like, it's only gonna happen once in
But-
a lifetime. It's
But have
like,
you seen like supposedly there's signs about it? Like the people, the news, like make sure to gather food for several days and have cash in hand and stuff like that. Prepare for it. Like I don't know.
No,
if
I
you've
haven't
seen
heard any of
that.
that.
No, it's supposedly they've been saying like stuff like that, And then
Should we?
I've been seeing a lot of like
should we?
I've been seeing like a lot of like doomsday stuff happening.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
people preparing. And,
But at the
like,
same time, is it that whole thing that people go crazy? I'm not saying no, but what I'm saying is we consume so much media and information now, and people like in the beginning of the time, people always gossip or spread rumors or spread fears. Now it's 10 times, 100 times worse because of social media and shit.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then again, it also pisses me off because like I need to fucking know, bro. Because if the world's gonna end, I need to know so I don't fucking continue going to work or don't fucking continue paying these
I
credit
mean,
cards.
you just gotta look read between the lines.
The Lions.
A lot of things are happening because if you notice, a lot of shit's been getting exposed. A lot of like dark shit. Like now, if you look at a lot of like this entertainment things like concerts, the NFL Super Bowl, like the Grammys, Oscars, anything. If you look at it, there's a lot of like crazy shit happening, like satanic things, a lot of like evil shit going on. Like John Cena was naked. Like
Yeah,
that's like a come on now, that's had to do something with like the upper elites and shit like
Yeah.
that. And then like you were just talking about how you went to Bad Bunny's concert.
yeah.
And remember I was telling you how like that one song, I think we talked about it too, that he kind of like dressed up like the devil and they're all trying to grab him and shit like
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah,
too.
last episode, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like a lot of shit being exposed, and then Ryan Garcia coming out. It's like I feel like it's not happening for coincidence. It's happening for a reason. It's just people like every time something happens bad or like anything happens in the world, they throw a little shade and shots at you for little by little. So when it actually happens, it doesn't really affect you as much as it would have just being surprised by it.
Yeah,
So when all this shit's gonna happen, and you say, "Oh well, we already knew that. We've been seeing it happen." Like that's nothing new.
yeah,
And I feel that's what it's heading to, like where it's like they're trying to brainwash us to like
You know
be
what it
more
is?
like dark shit.
Too, you know what it is too? I think we've always thought the end of the world was gonna happen like right before our eyes. Like it was just gonna happen in like a matter of hours and shit. But maybe it takes like months and years to like slowly.
or
come-
like to set it up or something like that.
Yeah,
Or
like
steps?
maybe
Amputation. What's it called?
like
It's building up. I can't say the word.
like I don't know, like
Uh,
anticipation.
yeah, that shit.
I don't know. Everyone has different interpretations
shit.
of the end of the world, whether it's like a theory, science, religion, interpretations from stories and shit. I don't know. Maybe we always thought like it'd be meteors or fucking God coming down or whatever, or like huge earthquakes or all these fucking weather crazy shit happening all at once, and we thought it'd be like hell on earth or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess that's how I always pictured it. It just pisses me off though. Why does that have to be our lifetime, bro?
Yeah.
Why can't it be fucking?
I don't know. I don't know the hobby on our lifetime, but I know the people, our own people, ruin it to where it's gonna be fucking savage shit in the future. Given the next 10 years or so, it's gonna get savage. It's gonna be fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's already getting like that. Like we were talking about a couple episodes like
What?
a while back, how like now that you go around in public, shit, people are so distant from you, so rude and like so like don't want nothing to do with you.
Antisocial,
Yeah,
yeah.
like the people like look at you like damn, like the fuck, like all
Fucking
that. And then
freak.
back in the day, we're like, oh hi neighbor, or
Yeah.
hey how you doing, or like good morning sir, like you know like that. Like you don't see that happening no more. Like people being so polite or like anything, man. It's just like a dark place now. Like you go out there, it's like people just want to hate on people.
Yeah.
It's always been around, but I feel
People are
like
just more negative, more mean.
yeah, it's more negative nowadays, and I don't know if it's because of, like you said, social media, where it's like corrupting our minds and shit. Thinking about like, oh, it could happen. Because back in the day, you could be outside playing with like your friends, and then you go home at when the lights came down, you know, fucking whatever. Nowadays, you're just so afraid to have people out, like your own kids out in front yard and all that by themselves in your own neighborhood.
Yeah.
And I feel like
I remember being 4 years old and I was walking around like in the little apartment place we used to live. I was like walking around and just
Well, that's what I'm
in my
saying.
diapers and shit.
I remember I was like fucking.
Mother didn't care. Snatch him up, take him away.
I was
we were
in
in Phoenix too.
yeah,
We're
that's
in
what I'm saying.
Chandler.
I was in
Or in Chandler.
I
Was
was
this
in
Chandler?
Phoenix.
In Chandler.
Yeah. And I was like
Surprised you forgot about
Get it
that
right.
place.
elementary's 5th grade, 6th grade. I think I don't know
Yeah.
how old I was. Like, what is that? Like 8 years old, whatever.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you
And-
wouldn't, because you said you went to school in Phoenix when you were little. How'd you go from Chandler to Phoenix?
I was like 3 or 4 years old in Chandler, living in
This guy
Chandler.
making up his story like
This
J-Lo.
guy.
Talk about how running the block in Phoenix. Shut up. Shut up. What does it say? Crazy little thing. Don't do about hopes and dreams.
What are you talking about?
He's like the guy from Malibu Most Wanted.
Group disgusting. Gilbert Goons.
Silver Goons.
Oh, I think I saw one the other day.
Did you?
Oh, no, I was just kidding dirt bikes the other side.
He had GG tatted on him.
Fucking gang members.
GG. Gilbert Goons.
Good game, good game, man. But yeah, man, I don't know. Just life's. I don't know. I feel like it's cool that we're having all this technology and all that, but I feel like it's also ruining
Our
like the
downfall?
society and downfall and all that. Like we were just talking with Joe off camera, how Elon Musk just did the Neuralink, and he tested on a patient. Remember?
Yeah.
And well, today from what I was reading, they did on a monkey, but the monkey was blind, right?
Oh,
and they just did the implant, and the monkey's able to see.
What?
Yeah, it's not like 100% like accurate where he can see a lot, but I mean it's like
he's some form of vision.
yeah,
now?
there's still like a little visual
Yeah.
going happening all that, and
That's
it's just a
sick.
prototype, you know,
Yeah.
which is I mean it still has a long time to get to where it needs to be, but then he told me that it gets it put into a guy's head too.
Yeah.
Where like he's what was he paralyzed or something like that,
Something, I think so. It
but
was.
he's able to use his brain to move the mouse and everything on the laptop.
What the
And
Like,
he's
he
like-
control a computer with his mind.
Yeah, he was playing chess, and he's all like, it's like using the force. Like I just tell it what to do, and I see the mouse move.
That's crazy. We're becoming cyborgs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have robots, and it's funny because I saw a while back a TikTok, how we started from like cavemen to like the early wars to like the 40s, 50s, 60s. You know how we all like kind of evolved,
Mm.
and then it gets to our 2020, and it's like this, you know, and then 30 years from now, like 2050, it's like we're like half robots, and the next thing you know, we're just nothing but just fucking AIs and shit like that.
No, yeah, no, and then the crazy thing about technology, bro, and all this, like, say, even on social media or like trends and everything like that, bro. Like, from what I noticed, is just 5 years is basically 10 years now. Like like the amount of information we consume, good or bad, fucking content, trends, technology and shit. 2 years is like rapidly fucking 5 years of technology, fucking 30, 40 years ago.
Yeah.
10 years worth of fucking stuff now is like 20 years of advancement back then. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit's moving fast right now.
Fast as
Fast,
fuck,
fast.
That's
bro.
true because on
Fast
something
as
on
fuck, boy.
the Joe Rogan podcast I was listening to with Mexican OT,
Mm-hmm.
they ended up talking about. I think he asked him if he's seen Breaking Bad. You know Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
He said yeah, or he said nah. I can't sit down and watch like series like that,
Mm-hmm.
especially that one because it runs slow. Because we've seen. I don't know if you've seen Breaking Bad. It's like really slow.
It picks up slow at first.
It's all slow. And then Joe Rogan was saying that, true, it was made back then in a time before like all the technology we have right now. Because back then you could watch a whole series and like wait for it, and then all this shit. Like before Netflix too. Like you know how Netflix just drops everything at once.
Yeah.
Back then you had to wait for like a whole week to see the new episode and all that shit. You know?
Yeah.
And he was saying like, damn, like we really are like nowadays. We really are like
We need it like that.
Yeah.
And with the info needs to come in and out real quick.
Mhm.
Our attention spans fucking like
all fucked up.
fucked up. Like I catch myself too sometimes. Like I'm from like the older generation, you know, technically nowadays.
Back in your day?
Yeah, back in the day. And like the older I get, I feel like I'm less patient.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if that's because of the social media, because I catch myself sometimes on TikTok just swiping. And I don't even finish the video. I just I'm
Oh,
out
really?
of yeah. Like
Damn.
I'll see it start, and it starts off boring or slow, and I just skip it.
No, that's true though.
Yeah.
That's a algorithm and statistic wise. Like you really have to grasp someone's attention like in the first 2-3 seconds.
First
Yeah.
clip.
And shit.
Same like with music nowadays. Where like music, if the beat's too slow or they're not rapping, like
Oh, yeah.
It's not catching your attention
Fast.
right away.
yeah. So the beat goes on for like 30-40 seconds. I'm like, I'm done.
I'm
Like,
done.
I don't need
That
to
was
be
good
fucking-
enough.
Yeah, or I'll skip it forward. You know.
No, I feel you. No, I feel you because I can't really sit down and watch movies by myself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I've never
Yeah,
really
you-
done that.
Well, you just have it in the background and you're on your phone.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
oh, that sounds fucking good, and then you just fucking go on your phone,
Yeah.
and then I'll rewind it. Like I started watching, I don't know if you've seen it. Netflix picked up the series of Pokemon and shit.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I was just geeking hella hard. I was pretty like it was kind of zooted, so it was enjoyable when I was watching it zooted and shit. And then the next couple of days when I started watching it, like throughout the week, I don't know, I was doing that. I wasn't really paying attention. I was just on my phone. It just wasn't exciting.
You lost
anymore.
interest.
Yeah, but it was cool though.
Social media.
Yeah, we have that TikTok attention span now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of brings it back to the topic we're talking about, like that?
Go ahead.
Music wise,
Uh-huh.
you think like music's good nowadays? Like, do you feel like it? Like,
I think
I feel like the last couple of months, even last year, mid last year to now, it's like I feel like music just been like whack. Like I don't
It has.
like it.
Man,
nothing
you guys
interests
ain't
me.
listening to nothing new. No, it's cool though, cause I feel like I need to listen to new music.
No, I have like I've tried different artists, different like rappers, different singers and all that shit. I'm like, bro, like this shit's lame. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like that generation where your parents like, how you listen to this shit? This shit's
Yeah.
whack. And the younger generation like, this shit's like,
Oh, okay, I
this is
feel
the
that.
trends, you know.
I can
So
feel
like
that.
I can't listen to any of the new shit that's coming out. Like none of the new artists, none of that shit. It just doesn't like capture my brain. I mean, they have good beats, melodies here and there. But like when I was coming up in high school, shit was banging like all this music and shit like that. And I feel like now
Nah,
it's
you're
just,
just an old head.
that's what I'm saying. Is,
You
that,
don't
is
like-
that what it is, or is it
do you-
just
do you
music
like-
really isn't
Do you like
there?
Do you like Lil Uzi
I
Vert?
think we talked about this a while ago.
Do we?
Yeah.
Do you like Lil Uzi Vert?
No,
Bet if I played Kid Ink, you'd like it.
no.
Man, fuck Kid Ink. Do you like Destroy
No.
Lonely?
Huh?
Do you guys like Destroy Lonely?
What was that?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, you like Autumn?
Huh?
Yeet?
Autumn Falls.
Huh?
Huh?
Autumn Falls.
No?
What's it called? The other chick?
Uh,
Violet Myers?
Is she that one too?
Huh?
City
Is
Morgue?
she like?
Yeah.
Corn Star?
Yeah, Corn Star.
Oh yeah, did you see that Mia Khalifa model for Yeezys and stuff?
Yeah.
I thought that shit was whack, bro.
Yeah.
I thought that shit was whack. I'm not saying it's whack that
Don't
an
try to
adult
smash.
star. I'm not saying that it's whack that an adult star is modeling for like high end brands and hype stuff like that. I think that's fucking lit because porn stars were usually boxed in to only stay in that industry and shit, and that's dope that they can expand a new day and age and yada yada.
They're
Pros
frowned
and-
upon.
Pros and cons. I'm glad that this individual can sprout into new avenues and shit. I love that.
Yeah.
But I just thought Mia Khalifa's kind of played out, bro. Like overrated and shit. So
She's
her
not even
work-
all that, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought her. I mean, I've seen her work.
She's an old
It
memory.
was cool.
Mm?
She's an old memory from the
Yeah,
past.
it was cool. You talking about like our T page?
I don't know.
era.
We haven't talked about this, right?
What?
I was in because I was talking to my girlfriend about that shit,
Go ahead.
about like plastic surgery, about like ass done, like BBLs and like
Yeah.
big tits.
Yeah.
If you have a like, say, are you attracted to like fake tits and ass, or is it all you have to be all natural?
Whoa,
You know, when I was
we're
little,
in the
I-
danger zone,
When I
boys.
was little, I was like, yeah, I like fake tits, you know. I don't know you got to get fake ass or BBLs or whatever, but now it's a new thing, you know. But when I was little, I was like, wow, I don't care about. I like big boobs and like they're fake. I don't care. But then I got older, I was like, oh, I prefer natural boobs. Yeah,
Yeah, I prefer all natural.
all natural.
I prefer whatever the woman wants.
Oh, you know the pic.
But I'm
I
saying
like,
like
both of them though. I like both.
But
I'm
Cause-
like-
but
cause I like natural and,
Hey,
and
yeah,
fake.
it's fine either way, but I prefer more
I
natural.
like both.
Yeah.
I like women, bro. That's just it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like women.
Yeah,
I
but
like chicken, organic
fact
or
that
processed.
the fact that you know that she isn't real, like her tits aren't real, like it's fake.
Ever
These credit
Yeah.
cards ain't real.
I'll be okay with it.
I don't know. I
Like,
think it's cool. I'm
not
cool
a judge.
with it.
If she did it because she did it, then it's fine. But
I think it's cool though.
yeah.
I have no problem with it. Like I like it.
Why?
Natural,
Why?
real
Why do
shit.
you ask?
I don't know. Me personally, I don't like that. Like it's like a turn off for me.
Oh yeah.
My only thing with that is that I think it's bullshit how women and men, even men too, give men shit for getting their fixing their receding hairline and shit and getting hair transplant, but women can do any kind of surgery. Like I said, I'm not knocking any women's kind of surgery that she wants to do. I think that's great. But like, I think it's kind of biased how men and women judge other men mostly for getting
Get my knees
fixing
done.
it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Get taller.
yeah, that, you can get like your knees and get taller. Huh?
Yeah,
That's painful. Man.
that sounds painful as fuck. Though. I don't do it.
Yeah, because my girl she's big chest, right?
Should I get her knees done?
She wants to what's it called
Breast reduction?
reduction in that because her back and stuff like that, the older she gets and stuff. And she was telling me because we had this conversation a long time about how like I hate girls that have like fake tits and ass like that. Cause
She
it's
said
not-
that?
No, I told her that like
Oh.
a while back before we first started dating.
Hate?
Huh?
You hate women?
I don't hate
Nah,
women.
just
I
kidding.
just
Just
don't.
kidding.
It's not. It's my cup. It's not my cup of tea of like fake
Yeah.
tits and ass like because you could tell right away. You could feel how it's like so fake. You can,
Not if it's a good surgeon.
I don't think I've ever felt on
Yeah.
some fake titties.
I've had like they're not.
Yeah, I have too. I think it's great.
Nah.
Fake
I think
titties?
it's cool.
You
I don't
can
think-
you
I
can
don't think I
feel
felt
like the outline of
You
like
can?
the yeah.
So, I mean,
damn.
that's what I'm saying. It depends on the surgeon
I
and shit.
mean, we
'cause
went to the strip club, and I don't think I've felt any.
I felt. I mean, I felt. I don't know. Like how you say, like Jorge said, some of it's kind of nota sometimes.
Yeah.
Other ones where it feels natural, and you wouldn't.
Yeah.
You only know because it's too perfect,
Uh-huh.
and they confirm.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but then when it comes to BBLs and shit, it's more like natural-ish. But obviously, sometimes shaped different. I don't know, bro. I like both. I
Yeah,
like both.
but that's what she was. She
Woman's
was
choice.
because she asked me that because she was thinking about like doing it in the future, and I'm like that. I understand because
Eric's
it's
like, pay with your own money.
yeah. Don't use my money. No, but I'm saying that's different because you saw it's all natural. You're just taking more of the fat out of it. You know,
And it's
to-
kind of like a health thing.
yeah,
bro.
health thing like that. That's different compared to putting like 2 plastic bags of ice, whatever it is,
Mhm.
in your tits and shit like that. And over time, you could see them like sagging or like
Yeah.
you have to get
It's
them redone
maintenance.
or maintenance and stuff like that.
I mean, it's also at the same time, it's like, okay, staying on the same subject, but going to another subject, like, I mean, celebrities always do Botox.
Yeah.
They, like, had 0 forehead wrinkles. You see how many, like, J-Lo's, like, she's, like, talking about the block, no forehead motion.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's still like
Celebrity stuff.
that's like because right
a
now.
lot of people, regular people do it, too.
Yeah,
They have
yeah.
Botox and shit.
Like the people started young, like at early 20s, mid 20s. But the time you're like 30, 40,
You got to
it's
keep
like-
doing it, huh?
yeah, you gotta keep doing it. And then your face keeps getting
You
stretch
gotta
and stretch.
retouch.
And by that time, like what's her name? You just brought it up for me. Farrah something, Abraham or something like that. She was a teen mom.
Oh,
you see how she
the
look?
redhead one?
She's the one that has like 8 kids.
No, she has one kid.
Uh-huh.
She's the one that had like the sex tape out.
Oh, she's
Oh,
the Teen
yeah.
Mom? Teen
Yeah,
Mom?
yeah, Teen Mom.
Yeah,
the-
and
one
that
of
shit
the
was
first-
whack, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, have you recently seen how she looks?
No.
Nah.
She looks horrible. Like from all the surgeries. Like
Damn.
watch.
And that's
watch.
what people overdo that shit. Like you should like
Yeah, and then
So they get
it's
addicted and-
tricky, though, because what if you get fucked up, like, in that surgery, bro?
Botched or something?
All surgeries
but
are
that's
dangerous.
what I'm saying. Like you have to once you start, you gotta keep going because then the filters start
Yeah.
dissolving shit. So your face your face gets stretched out.
Yeah, and then the thing is, the
Yeah.
Botox, whether it's implants or Botox or whatever and shit, is it's holding the wrinkle in place.
mhm.
So the motion has to go somewhere else because all the amount of face muscles you have. So like the motion, like basically the wrinkles go somewhere else. So there you go, putting more and more and shit. And then also how Eric said, it kind of deflates or is maintenance and shit. So then you keep adding to it. So it's a constant cycle, not only health wise but financially.
Yeah.
So
Would you get Botox?
is it the move?
Would you get Botox?
Yeah, that's crazy. I wouldn't even recognize
Is it?
her.
Oh damn. Well, I don't know what she looks like, but damn, that's
Alright,
crazy.
so that's how she looks now, right?
Yeah.
And I'll show how she used to look at like before all the.
It pulls up the video.
I'll show well too.
Would you get Botox?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably not, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say it right now. I'll probably do that hair transplant thing in like
Mhm.
10 years.
go to Turkey?
Go to
Let's go
Turkey,
Turkey?
bro. Let's go to Turkey, boys.
Turkey.
Probably be like 15 bands by
Turkey.
then.
Excuse me, Adam 22 just did it.
Man,
Did
fuck Adam 22
Mm-hmm.
though. But yeah, hey, I applaud him for at least saying, admitting that he did do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So look, this is her right here on the. That's how she used to. Look.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, see.
Not much of a difference.
Damn, the
You don't
bangs,
think that's-
the bumpy era?
That compared to that's not a difference.
She was from the shuffle
Oh,
era.
man, yeah.
The shuffle era,
Yeah.
shorty.
Yeah. That's
Look at that.
crazy.
That's how, look how she looks now.
Let me see. Show the camera.
It's crazy, man. But I'm saying
talking
like,
down on women.
but I feel like once you start
That
that,
was you guys brought it up.
no, I'm saying because, I would do something like that in the late, like, because I work out in the heat a lot in the sun, you know, so I don't protect my face as much as I should.
Yeah.
So I know in the next 10 years or so, I'm gonna start getting more wrinkles, start looking more old by the age. I'll be 40, looking like I'm almost 50. So I mean, maybe at that time I'll put a little like filler, you know, some Botox here and there, just to kind of like stretch out the skin.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'll go like crazy. I'll probably do like a little light Botox or shit like that. Because my uncle does it.
Who? Oh, yeah, is he?
Yeah, and he
It looks amazing.
Shout out, Izzy.
yeah, shout out to him, and he looks good with it. Like you can't really tell.
Yeah,
like
he looks young, yeah.
he looks young with it and shit like that. But he's like, I don't do too much. I do like light
Yeah.
every couple.
Our mom did it when she went to El Salvador. She looked
Shout
good.
out to Salvador.
Because when she came back, when you picked her up, like, do you see anything different with me? I'm like, where she was, we were there for like 10 minutes trying to figure out, like, what's wrong?
What was the difference?
What's the difference?
Like it was there and it wasn't there.
Yeah, cause then, like when she told us, like, oh wow, you can't tell the difference. Like,
That's
she
what it
looked a
was
little
and shit.
less wrinkly and like,
Yeah.
she
See, like
was-
that, but your mom's already like an older age,
yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
that's different compared if you started at like a mid age of like
Right.
20, 22, 23.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Someone compared to like in their 40, 50s, 60s compared to someone that's been doing it early 20s, mid 20s
Yeah,
to
'cause
fucking
I've-
going into their 40s.
Yeah, because I know people
years
that
doing
started it after high school or like
Damn.
started it in the mid 20s, and their lips look fucked up. Like they're
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, because you have to fill them in every fucking what I
Yeah.
don't know how long, but
And then you go to different surgeons.
and then she's like doing more and more and more because her skin's just stretching out,
mm-hmm.
and now her lips are just like
Damn.
fat lips.
Damn.
And I'm like, she was like a pretty girl in high school, you know, but like now those like, it's just too much.
It's wild, man.
Mhm.
That's
It's
crazy.
a very unfortunate thing. It's a very unfortunate thing. But, you know,
Well,
to each his own in their own body and their own decisions.
Yeah. But anyways, I'm just gonna do that when I'm like in my mid 40s, 50s.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'll probably maybe do a little bit. Hopefully by then they have something else.
Yeah, and
We'll be robots, so
Robots.
we don't have to worry
Yeah,
about
we'll
it.
have-
robots. We'll be like that robots from what's that one movie with the they're all fat in the chairs?
Wally?
Wally?
Yeah.
That's exactly what's gonna
I
happen.
thought you were talking about like Teen Titans Cyborg.
Oh, I was hoping for that.
Oh,
That's
Cyborg.
what we want.
I'll tell my
Robo-
this
That's
guy
what
to
we
like-
want, but realistically, we want
Robocop.
Cyborg from Teen Titans, but we're gonna end up fucking those fat people from
Be all
Wall-E.
fucking melted.
The most advanced thing, a little pen comes out of your finger, sign your thing.
Sign here with your blood.
Damn.
It's gonna happen though. We're gonna be like that. Like that's what they say. It's the mark of the beast.
Oh, getting the
Neuralink and
the
stuff.
Neuralink?
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows?
Well,
Could
you
be-
But
get
they've
it?
been saying that though too. I remember they've seen it. I've been hearing that shit like since the 2000s.
oh, like getting the chip in your hand?
Yeah, that's
That
the
was-
new wave.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, realistically, 20 years ago, talking about or 15 years
And that's
ago,
what they
it
said about the
wasn't-
COVID vaccine too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you really didn't think it was gonna happen. You know, which is all like brainstorming, you know, theory and shit like that. Look at
Yeah.
that now, 15 years now forward. Look where we're at right now. Like shit's happening. Like it's gonna get like that.
But that, yeah, like
You
I
can't-
can see it and I can agree with it, but at the same time, not getting too panicky and kind of thinking a step back. People been saying the world's gonna end since the world started.
For real.
Like that's the problem with humanity and shit.
And it says in the Bible, like, no one's gonna know when the world's gonna end.
Yeah, exactly. And then it even says false prophets and shit, fake ones finna
the
pull
world's
up.
not gonna end. The people are gonna end. Civilization's gonna end.
Yeah.
Oh,
'cause-
the world you know.
Yeah, because the world will just recycle itself and repeat its cycle, and then we'll be back, and we're gonna be dead. Everybody that's alive at that moment's gonna die, but this world's gonna be here still.
Damn.
Like we're gonna wipe out and a whole nother species is gonna be on
You
this
think-
planet again.
You think Mars was where we were, like people were living back in the day, and people just fucked it up so bad, like we're doing Earth, that we had to escape to a different planet, and that's where Earth came.
Yeah.
And now that Mars is trying to like starting to clean itself out, and it's technically found water and like able to live on there, they're trying to like rebuild it back to how it was in those golden ages.
Yeah.
Golden
Wait.
times.
That gives me an idea. What if like there was a society there before, and then like how you said it got ruined, so they dipped to another planet or started
Which is
over on the
Earth.
same planet.
And then Earth's gonna have all those shit where it's gonna turn red like that because we're
Yeah.
gonna fuck it with all the chemicals, toxins that we're throwing into it, and wars and shit.
yeah.
The nuclear wars, and it's gonna turn into Mars where it's all just powder and dust and radiation, and we have to move to
But
fucking
what
Mars.
if the reason why they erase history of previous civilizations is so that people don't do it again?
So, like, what do you mean? Hold on.
Like repeat the same mistake.
Yeah.
Think so?
Like, what if it's like they erase the
Are there
history
a
of
lot
the human
do you think there's a lot-
society?
Do you think there's a lot of cover-ups?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of what?
Like government cover-ups?
Oh hell yeah,
Stuff
dude.
like that?
They're one of the
Oh,
worst.
what if it's
fucking-
beyond our comprehension? That's why.
Damn.
They're they're one of the most corrupted fucking governments ever. Out of like there's a study too where like we just got out of the top 10 of most happiest country in the
Oh
world,
yeah.
and we just fucking went all the way down.
Well,
Like,
why would we happy here?
fuck no.
Yeah,
And there's
fuck
other
yeah,
countries
man.
that are way better and happier.
People want to
than-
come here, like you're crazy.
We gotta work this much. People can't drive.
Like,
fucking, we gotta pay insurance.
oh
Everything's
my-
expensive.
all my gente Latina want to come here and like,
Oh,
damn,
go,
you're crazy.
please,
Go
like,
back.
Yeah,
back
for
to
real. I would go to
Mexico.
fucking
Shit
Europe
sucks.
or some
It
shit.
sucks out here, bro.
Do you think it got ruined because of the freedom of speech and the rules that they gave us?
We
Were
got
like,
ruined with everything.
no,
man.
but I'm saying like we have so much freedom, so much.
Liberals.
That's what I'm saying. Because if you look at other dictatorships, other
Yeah.
like countries, and shit, like actually boss like presidents are actually on them. Like they get consequences, they get punished for shit.
Mhm.
Here we're like kind of like we're like the typical rich family. We're like-
third world, first world country.
Yeah, we're so spoiled. Like our parents let us do what we want. We don't get no discipline and all that, you know. And that's what Americans become. We're like we don't have discipline. We don't have like boundaries and shit like that. So we're just ruining it little by little
Maybe
because
it's
of all the freedom we got instead of being. You know when you're young and you do something stupid, your parents smack you, hit you, like they discipline you, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like over years, we've gone that, or we're more of a friends with each other, with the family and all that, that we weren't disciplined enough. We're like now, the older we get, we're just going buck wild and just fucking shit up instead of like having morals and having respect to other people.
Like basically, America was a young hotshot movie star, and then by the time he reached his 40s, he's a fucking mess.
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
No, and that's at the same time too. I keep saying this shit, bro. Empires fall. It's like written in history. History only repeats itself too.
Mhm.
Usually, empires fall around 200 years. Like when Rome was so great and shit, it lasted 200 years.
Mhm.
This country's been at like what, founded since like what, 17 whatever. It's been more than 200 years and shit.
Oh, for 100 years.
Because there's a study that in the 60s when the civil rights movement was happening, there were more families that were together.
Oh yeah.
African
nuclear
white people,
color,
Mexicans,
yeah,
all color,
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
We were more together because we were a family. You know, it's like
Yeah.
it's
Now there's more single mother families.
yeah.
and, shit.
And then now the older we are, like it's the families are so broken up that there's no.
Like even just a regular family, they don't even like have dinner together.
Yeah, we don't like no one like you
broken
don't.
homes.
Yeah, not even broken homes. It's just there's no morals. There's no like God to put them like
No guidance.
and guidance.
No
Like
discipline.
yeah, or like sit down together. Okay, this is what we're gonna do to every day for dinner. We're gonna sit together, talk about our day. We don't have that shit. Like we're growing up, we have that here and there, but the older we got, my mom will make dinner for us. And we'll all just go to our rooms, or we'll just go to the living room and just watch TV, hang out. And just,
Yeah, like the only time we eat together is families on holidays.
mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
I remember like growing up when I was in elementary, somewhat junior high. Every night we used to always eat together in dinner.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, "We're gonna eat here today." I would get matched like, "Go turn off your. We're eating with the family, like we're as a family." And then you know, the older you get, my parents, any parents probably just like
The kids getting older, things start to have their own plans and
get
shit.
busy and shit
separate
like that. So
yeah,
then
of
now over
course.
time, like now we don't even have dinner. Like we have dinner now. We try to kind of extol it. Like every Sunday, try to have dinner with the family or
Mhm.
as much as we can during the week. But it's hard, and like I feel like that's how it is. Like just growing up nowadays. Like, and I even asked my my cousin's family, like, do you guys eat together and shit like that? And he's like, no. Like,
Who?
you don't know him.
Oh, sorry.
No, Isaac. Well, yeah, you do know Isaac.
I know Isaac. What the
Yeah, like I was like, do you guys just like no? So like we just even my girlfriend we just eat in our own room and do like other
What
things
the hell?
like
That's
that.
weird.
And I was like, does you like?
I bet a lot of people are like that though.
Yeah, but he's
That
like
was
my
like-
mom used to do that too. Like we wouldn't eat together, so it's weird
Oh, okay.
that we eat together or not. We're like you know.
No, that's a new thing. Like
Mhm.
even that,
It's more
No one's
common.
eating, yeah. Because I want to build like the habit of just eating together all the time when we have dinner. I don't want to be sitting alone, like eating dinner by myself.
Yeah,
That's
kind of
whack.
built the same the family morals back again,
Uh-huh.
shit like that.
Yeah, that's great. That's weird. The whole family like dynamic is like broken. Like nowadays, people like you said, people eat alone. Like the family eats alone, and then they were just spend their own time on themselves. You know,
Mm-hmm.
because I saw a video like people like you know how the people like kids move out, like Hispanic culture. We let them stay till like they're ready, old
Yeah.
enough, whatever. And people were saying like, oh, like this is what we need because, like example, in our Latino families, we let them stay until they're old enough or when they're ready to go. Because either way, it's still like even when they're home, it still feels like a community. Because everybody's together, working together, like helping each other out, food, something like that. Even
Yeah.
if it's a good family, Because usually in like American families, like by 18, you're out of the house. You get out.
That's kind of how my family is. Like my sister just moved down. She's 32,
Damn.
33. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and
She was very young though.
yeah, I live there, but I live in the back of the yard. You know, they have big land, so I live in my trailer. But like you say, it is a kind of community because like my girlfriend needs something, my mom has the recipe, has the ingredients, whatever. My mom's needs something, my girl has it. Or we'll go back and forth, like, oh, we'll get grocery, we'll get this.
You're like neighbors.
Yeah, kind of neighbors, and like,
Neighbors?
but we live in the same like community, basically the same land. But same thing, like you scratch my back, I scratch your back, and whenever anything we need something, we're there. If they if they need anything, or if we need anything, they're there. If they need anything, we're there too. So it's like it goes back and forth like that, and
Like-
it is funny because I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is too much, you know.
Because then you get cross paths with each other.
It's
Like,
like
get out my way.
it's like having friends. And you're so
Yeah.
close to your best buds and shit like that, and eventually you guys gonna have beef. You're gonna have drama. You know,
See
start
them all the
shit.
time.
Same time, you know.
Your face annoys me.
Exactly, and then with my family, that's how it is. Like recently, we've been around the family so much, which is I don't mind it. 'Cause-
Like, you need your own space.
yeah, but it's like there's times like, bro, just
There's a
Fucking
video I saw a while ago on
stay
TikTok.
away from me.
There's like this family like somewhere like in like you know like the west like southern whatever they're like farming type of shit, you know, and they have a whole like big land, and they have the family. Obviously, they have the mom and dad. They have their own house, their big house,
Yeah,
and then you just go down like a mile that way. One of the kids has their own house and family there, and then you go turn like another direction this way, and then another kid has their own family and house, whatever. And then like I think it's like 3 kids. They all have like land like together, living together,
Yeah.
but they have their own houses, like big houses, you know, living like little like by little like separated. I'm like that'd be cool because I know you're like we talked about it like us like we should just buy land together,
Yeah.
and, like
By
spread it out.
community.
And like you know buy all houses like build our houses on it.
that'd be
just
smart.
live together.
There's
That'd
a-
be cool.
That'd be fucking lit.
yeah. There's a client that I do his well, I don't do his house no more. So he had a lot of acres, like a shitload of acres, and this was before I even started working the business. Even my dad, before my dad, this guy
I
had
always gotta pee.
this guy had land, you know, he had a shitload of land, right? And he ended up selling some of the like partial of the land, and they built a community of like 70 houses, right?
Damn.
But then he still kept probably like about 20 plus acres, probably a little like 30 acres or so. And then he made his own community
Oh, shit.
because he had nothing but girls, like literally he had like 7 girls. So he basically the land he kept, he gated, of course, like a community. Like you have to go in there, you have to type in the code and on the gates open. Like it's literally a gated community. And in the middle, it's a townhouse, like the courthouse, where you call it, is a townhouse with the pool, you know, the little barbecue area, like the little park area, just like a community. But all the houses around are nothing but his daughters, with just like his spouses and kids and shit like that.
Okay. That's crazy.
And then he
Sounds like a cult.
it kind of is
Yeah.
because it's like the only little community, and we did most of the houses there. We did all like the
Where's
work
it
and
at?
shit. It's off.
Well, I'll give you like the actual like place. Just
No, it's not. I won't. It's off the 202 and McDowell. I'll drive. One of these days I'll drive you through it, and you'll see it. But it's fucking huge. Like there's at least like 10 houses, 7 to 10 houses,
Oh damn.
and each girl has her own house with their own
There's a
family.
movie like that on Netflix that we saw a while ago, me and Yvette. It's kind of like that, but it's more like actual technology. Like it's like a virtual reality, but it's pretty much a dude built his own like a little town, like from the like kind of like 1950s kind of style.
Yeah,
He built a little town, and then people live there, and then he was like the whole like, I guess like the leader of the whole community.
kind of like the mayor of it.
Yeah, mayor of it. He would like control everything, and if you spoke up wrong against it, he would like something would happen to you, stuff like that.
3 lashes.
Like fucking
Starship
Special
Troopers.
Troopers?
Yeah. That's crazy though. I mean, I mean that's cool if you want to do it like that, but there's also kind of like boundaries and shit like that.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe that guy was just corrupted. And
Cause something like that, like for example, when we talked a long time ago about like the whole like like the world ends and like fighting people and like you join a community, it's always someone trying to like take power of it. You know? And I feel like it always happens when it comes to something like that, and someone's trying to corrupt it and become like the main person. And
there always has to be a leader in a group.
yeah,
It can't just be a free for all. There's always someone that's gonna have to set the morals, the standards, and all that, the rules, the regulations, for it to work out. And then you'll see that person, like say like we all like say me, you, and Tino, like right now shit gets bombed, right? And then we have to fucking scramble up, grab our shit, you know, and run to safe, you know, safe houses, whatever, safe place. And down the road where we're getting there, we find some like another group. We get together, and there's 2 alpha dogs. And out of those 2 groups, they're gonna keep fighting until one of them eventually breaks or loses, and that becomes the alpha dog.
yeah.
There always has to be like a leader.
The top dog, yeah.
Yeah, it just can't be like a free for all. Cause like look at it this way, say me and you and him right now. What do we do? One of us will be like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna get it done. Let's just do it. And they're like, all right, we're following you, and that's how it is, man. Just always have to. We're like deers in the headlights. Like we need people to
someone will guide us.
To guide us. It is true, man.
Yeah, I think that, I was wondering too. I thought about that because people say like, oh, everybody wants to be a leader, nobody wants to be a follower. I feel like everybody has to be both of like each because someone has to be a follower and a leader. But I think both of us
kind of like balance.
Because sometimes, like, for example, like let's say when we go camping, I feel like you're the leader. Because you already know, like, from what your parents are. Yeah. No, because you already know everything. Like, you have experience in everything. So, like, I, like, follow you, like, hey, what are we doing? Like, let's go get wood or set up the tent like that. But that's because you already know that. So, like, I kind of, like, I depend on, like, Eric because he already knows her shit.
That is true.
For example, like, if we're, like, somewhere where I knew something most of, like, oh, then let's rely on Dro because he knows a lot of this and that.
Like, you know what's up, so I'll follow
and then,
you.
So, for example, like, yeah, someone else or whatever is, like, somebody knows more about, like, I feel like they're the leader.
That is true because, like, when we go camping with the whole family, like, my whole family, it's my uncle, my mom. They're the ones that
they're like the ones that are like on top on
because they know how to set everything up. They got everything. They can prepare and all that. And I'll just sit back and like let them do that shit. But it is true. Like when I do go camping with my girl, I'm the one that does everything. I'm the one that she'll be like, "What do you want me to do?" I'm like, "Just set up your kitchen area. You know what you like to do, your cooking and just your chilling area. And I'll set up the tent, like the fire. You know, go get wood and all that shit like that."
Yeah, because even from that, I'm learning like all that from you guys, and then. Like if me and you just want to go camping, just us. Now I know like let's set up. Now I know how to
pick up little things in your.
Now I know how to set up a tent. Now I know like let's we need to buy like propane for a little grill or something like that. Like now it's crazy like learning all that shit.
It's cool though, huh? Like you don't really capture at the moment until you're actually in that moment. You're like fuck, like it kind of it doesn't come naturally to you, but you pick things up without knowing you pick things up like that. And it's crazy because like we went fishing yesterday, and. We were just fishing, and my suegro and his nephew, they're more experienced than I am. They've been going fishing since who knows, longer than I ever have. And I just started fishing about 4 years ago. And one of them was asking me a question about something, and I answered and shit like that. And I'm like, oh shit, like you're asking me like you're supposed to be like the professional, you know, you're the ones that has the experience.
Yeah.
And he was just asking me like a random question about it, and I was able to answer it for him. He's like, okay, thank you. And then I'm like, holy shit, like, usually I'm the ones asking for help, you know, and they came to me like that. I was like, damn, I didn't, like, I picked it up without even knowing, like, I was picking up how to do shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's cool, like, knowing shit like that, because, like, it's, like, it becomes a brain muscle or, like, helps you kind of, like.
Muscle memory.
Yeah, but also, like, you learn skills. It's always good to have, like, a man of different skills and shit like that. And, like, I feel like the older I've gotten and kind of been on my own more, I'm learning more like that than I ever did when I was like living with my parents or like as a young age. So, you know, relying too much on other people. Now that I'm older, I'm like, damn, like if I don't do it, no one else is gonna do it for me. Yeah. Or if I have to ask for help, but I mean, sometimes you ask for help and help comes too late or it never comes.
You gotta do it yourself. Do your damn self.
And I've been learning that little by little too, like shit that I never thought I was gonna learn. Just from off TikTok, YouTube, whatever. And
it's just actually it's just like just getting up and doing it, huh?
Just doing it, even though you're gonna fucking fail or make a mistake. Yeah. Like the other day, we're working on this old school Chevy.
Oh, the one you're fixing up.
Yeah. And the gas tank got a lot of water in it. Yeah. I don't know how it got water, but it was fucking full of water. And my dad was just watching me. He's all like, well, "You know how to do it, huh?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's easy. Just do them, all right." He's like, "You sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll do it. It's fine. No worries." He's like, "Okay," but he already knew what to do. Yeah. You're supposed to put a one of those things,
a jack?
A jack. Yeah, it's supposed to put a jack under the gas tank because it's so fucking heavy.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna drop.
Yeah, and I didn't know that. I was like, it's not that heavy. I could like, because it's just water, of course. Yeah. But of course, water is fucking heavy. And my dumbass started taking it off, and I had my hand under the tank and using my left hand to take off the screws and shit. And next thing you know, just fucking feel a whole weight on my arm and just fucking smashes my hand on the floor. And I'm like stuck. I'm like, can someone please help me? Like, my dad's all like, I told you. I told you.
Vas a aprender, mijo.
Yeah. He's like, hi, mijo, contigo. And then he just took it on my hand. It was all crushed and shit like that. Yeah, it was bruised for a couple of days. But he's like, that's all. I was just laughing and watching because he's saying what to do. He's like, but I was just waiting to see what was going to happen because you're supposed to put a jack under there to lower it down. Why did you tell me? He's like, I'm just watching. You told me you know what to do. I'm not going to like interrupt your you say, you know, I'm like... Yeah, but shit like that. I mean, Tommy's like, no, you live and learn. So now, like, but it's cool because, I fucked up my hand, of course. But next time if I do it again, I'm not gonna. I know how to put it down and install it now. Yeah. So when I put it in, when it gets on and comes in, I'll use a jack to kind of lift it up and tie everything up. Yeah. So I'm saying
live and learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
It really is, man. It's a lot of fucking trials and errors.
It is.
I always used to hear people talk about that shit. I was like, I know a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And you really don't know shit
until you actually do.
Yeah.
It. Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
But it's part of,
since Dino's not here, let's talk about something that I want to talk about. About like, so like for example, like I think it's also from like Joe Rogan's podcast. I was speaking a lot of questions from him today, and one of them was they're talking about they came about ghosts and shit like that, and they're talking about how like like for example like if you have a house and like your house records memories.
Oh, like buildings and have memories.
Yeah, because for example like something bad happens and like someone gets killed here, murdered, and it's the next person that moves into it, they can feel like something's wrong with it. And like stuff like that, and then they're talking about all that, and I was like, like I never thought about that. Like I thought about it, like, oh yeah, this happens, something happens, like unless they don't tell you or something, you won't know about it. But then I'm like, oh shit, like, cause people buy houses and they're depending on they're new or old, whatever. I want to buy a house that's like brand new. I want to be like the first owner. But sometimes you gotta like start, like you said, we talked earlier, you gotta start small or start off with something old. And I've always thought like, damn, I don't want to start with an old house because I've always thought like, what if somebody died and then something like that happens and like you don't know until you ask, But then sometimes like if you don't know, you ask, you move in.
Yeah,
and
they don't. Sometimes they won't even tell you either.
Yeah, then you're like, oh shit, this place is like weird. Something's off about it, stuff like that.
Yeah, I've had that happen too, but also it's like I don't know how to explain to you, but it's like you have to learn to live with it, I guess.
Yeah.
And how if it gets out of hand, where it's like paranormal activity, where it gets fucking out of hand. Yeah, man, you gotta move out. But I've had that happen too in a couple houses I've lived in, where I've seen things, heard things, shut things, shadows and stuff like that. But then you just gotta kind of learn to ignore it, because the more you pay attention to it, the more you're gonna start seeing it. The more it's gonna be affecting you mentally, spiritual, everything like that.
Yeah.
The more you ignore it, it kind of goes away. And that's what I'm saying. But I mean, if I know someone got murdered there, and they tell me, hey, this whole family got murdered, this whatever, I'm not gonna live there.
Yeah.
But if it's like an old lady died there, just from old age or something like that, had a heart attack or had a stroke and just passed away, then that's different.
Yeah.
Because the spirit was at ease in a way. But when someone gets murdered or someone gets like killed like that, your spirit is still. Well, this is what they say. Like your spirit's still awake. Like it doesn't know the afterlife and the after death. They're dead. Yeah, they're just lost souls basically. Yeah. So then that's different because then the soul's trying to figure out what's going on. Like, why are there people in my house? Some might get unbothered. Some might get really pissed off and then kind of start like paranormal activity stuff like that. That's a whole different story. Like that's where I'll be like, no, I'm gonna move in.
Yeah.
But like say, like I said, an old lady drowned or died in her bathtub, whatever. Then I'm all right, cool. I'll just switch the bathtub, put a brand new one, throw some sage, have my grandma come and bless it, and we good. Because I've had that too, where we were renting a house. Remember I told you we had a lot of weird shit going on? Yeah. So my ex had his uncle came and did the stupid, the
saging.
Saging. Not stupid, but yeah, he did all that. Didn't work. Had my mom come and blessed it with the Bible and shit like that. And then my sister's girlfriend came and blessed it too, because she was really into like God and church and shit like that. Yeah. And when she actually started doing that, everything went away. So it's like.
Wait, it went away?
It went away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went away for a couple months. Came back here and there, but I realized it wasn't me. It was the people I was living with and shit like that. Damn. So that's another story. Like they could probably brought it in, but me personally, I was safe. I had shit happen to me, like like I told you, like seeing shadows and the kid talking to other kids and shit like that. And, man, I mean, it wasn't like where it's like scary enough to where like I gotta get out of here.
I never told
touching
you.
me, like so like that.
I never told you. I think I saw something in your house.
This house we're living in right now?
Yeah. I don't know. It was just my imagination, but I think I saw something because your hallway has like the little lights, night lights, whatever, the guy lights in the hallway.
Yeah.
It was on, so like I could see everything. So I had gone into the restroom to do something, whatever, and it was already nighttime. It's the time when we would meet up and stay there,
Was it recently or what?
Oh, that was a while ago.
Oh, okay.
Years ago. And anyways, I got out of the bathroom, and then how like. If you turn right, it's the rooms, and you turn left, like it's towards the sala, or the living room.
Yeah.
And so I had come out and looked that way because I don't know why I was like to like look in the dark and then creep myself out.
You're asking for it then.
Oh, that's but I saw something. I don't know if it was my imagination, but it was like like the hallway, kind of like this, like over like that, like if that little like the shape leads into the hallway, the sala. I saw it's like around like
orb or something.
no, not orb, but like I don't know how to explain, like kind of like smoke, but like covering like the like the vision towards like the living room.
Yeah,
because I couldn't see past. Like, why is it's not as dark as it usually is?
It looked kind of cloudy and stuff.
It looked like dark, like too dark. I couldn't see past. Like I couldn't see like the living room. I couldn't see the couches and everything. I was like, what the hell? And then I just like started walking backwards into the room and just closed and went to the room. And I don't know if that's my imagination, but like I couldn't see anything because usually like you walk out and you can see like your side, like your living room. You can see like the couches, the wall, pictures on the wall, stuff like that. And I couldn't see anything. Like, is it that dark or something? And I told Yvette, and then Yvette told your sister, and then they told your mom. And Yvette like, there's nothing going on. And I was like, oh okay, I'm pretty sure nothing was, but I'm pretty sure it was my imagination. I was like, oh shit.
I don't know, maybe. I mean, it could be anything to be honest. Because I mean, personally, I've never had anything happen to me in the house, but I've had things happen to me in the old house we used to live in. So it's like, and my mom and my dad, like, I never had anything happen to me. But my dad doesn't really believe in shit like that. So my mom tells me, like, he doesn't believe in a lot of like spiritual witches shit like that. So they don't. He's unbothered, so they don't really bother him. But the people that really believe in it and constantly think about it when it's happening, they're easier. It's easier to get into your soul or into your mind about it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, but I mean, not even knowing this shit, when I was younger, I used to see a lot of freaky shit in my old house. And I told my mom growing up, I was like, it wasn't like anything that I was thinking about. It just shit happened. And she was like, who knows? Maybe it was bad. Like, and a lot of shit happened in that house. A lot of people were moved in, lived there. Yeah. So who knows? Maybe. And then even when they bought it, it was like ghetto as fucking. Yeah. Who knows what the people before there did that? And then to this day, my mom rents it out. You know, it's a rental house. But like for 10 years, she was renting out to a lot of random people and like a lot of things. So a lot of shit happened in the house too. And there's one time they had a tenant that lived in there, and they just fucked up the place bad. Like broken walls, graffiti everywhere, like fucking clothes, trash everywhere. But they used to party a lot in the house. And ever since that happened, I've stayed over there a couple times because my uncle lives there now. He's been living there for like the last, going on decade, almost like 9 years. Yeah. And there's been times where I've seen more crazier shit than I ever did when I was younger. Like, you just hear things, you hear people laughing, you hear, like, shit like that.
What the hell? Like, you hear people laughing in the house?
Like, at night when you're sleeping, you hear, like, people laughing in the front yard or in the backyard.
That's creepy.
And then I didn't go in the backyard, but I remember I heard people, like, talking, laughing in the front yard. So I'm like, oh, shit, like, man, are they having a party or something? Like, because it sounded, like, clear. They're just laughing, like, talking shit. And then I go in the front, it's all empty. And I told my uncle, like, oh, my cousin, like, you hear that? He's like, yeah, but thought it was a TV. I was like, TV is fucking low as fuck. It sounded clear as loud. And we both went out there, and it was all fucking dark as shit. Just the street light across the street. That was it. Yeah.
You know what scares me? Like dogs. When like they're like looking at something, they hear something, and then like, what are you looking at? It's like, it's just a wall or something like that. Because that happened this past Saturday.
Kimba?
Yeah, Kimba.
That was about to say. That's probably who you probably like the ghost you're looking or something.
I don't know. It's because I was actually like editing the other podcast, and I was when you and Yvette had gone to like get something at the store, you know. It was me, Jasmine, and the dogs. And I was editing on I was on my laptop, and she was watching the movie. And out of nowhere, just Kimba gets up, and he starts staring into the backyard. You know how the backyard's all dark and creepy looking.
He's been doing that a lot.
Has he? I asked her, because you think it's squirrels or something? I'm like, I don't know, but usually come out daytime, not at night. And then I was like, oh, well, what if somebody's back there? Like, I don't know. So, like, we didn't do anything. We just stayed there. Because when that happened, you guys just showed up right after. But it was like, he was looking to the backyard. If he was heard you guys, he would have, like, ran to the front door. Yeah,
he didn't?
No, he didn't. He was him, and then he started growling, and then the other one, Nick, he started like growling and like looking towards that. I was like, oh shit, that's creepy.
Yeah, I don't know, because that same weekend we came over and stuff. Yeah, he did the same thing. And I opened the door, and both him and
just
Nick
ran out
and started growling and barking at something. Yeah, and they ran all the way to the it's like an alleyway. But then they just stood up there and just looked around, like, on the sky. I went and turned on the lights, because we have big ass lights out there. Yeah. So I went and turned them on. I went out there. Yeah. And they just ran right into the garden area and just looked up to the sky and just started, like, growling. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, the little garden you guys have back there? Yeah, that's what they ran to. Yeah. Then another time, too, like, I think that same night, we lit arrows and Nick's. And they always run towards that. And they started breaking that area.
Yeah, they always go to that area. And I don't know why, but that's where the alleyway's at, so I don't know if there's...
Like people back there and shit like that.
Yeah, or the neighbors. I don't fucking know, but
and then too, you have cats around there too. I think.
Oh, we have a lot now. The neighbor across the street now. Yeah, she has like 4 or 5 cats.
Cats are creepy, bro.
Yeah.
There's the night. Was it Sunday? Last weekend when I was leaving and I was saying goodbye to Yvette. We were by my car, and there's a cat that walked around us, and it was all like creepy and weird. And
That
like,
brown one?
it's like green, yeah, orange or brown. I don't know.
Yeah, that cat's always there now.
Yeah, it's always there. And it was
One
like,
day he's gonna get killed because he goes in
yeah.
the backyard and the dogs chase it out.
It hopped
Yeah.
on my car, and shit. I was like, "What the fuck? Get on
No,
my car!"
that shit creeps me out. Speaking of that, it's funny that you mentioned that. The other day, I saw like 3 cats, 3 black cats on the way to work.
Oh, hell no.
I'm not superstitious about that, but it's just kind of annoying. Like, I was like one here, I think 1 or 2 here in the neighborhood, and then one when I was pulling up to my job. And then I don't know, but I think like how Eric said, there's that cat that lives there. Yeah, I think that black cat by my job just works there. But it's always I work.
It
night.
works there.
It works.
Yeah,
there.
no,
It's
he
clocking
lives
in for the
Fuck.
shift.
no, I meant he lives where I work. Yeah, he works.
Yeah, it's
company cat.
probably someone's feeding them or something like that.
Yeah.
Because like over here where we live, that cat comes to our yard a lot.
Uh-huh.
But it's because we have like a bunch of like plants and
Oh,
like
yeah.
food and shit like that hanging out in the trailers and shit. So like sometimes we like the guys will eat lunch and they'll just throw the trash in there or whatever, and I catch it sometimes in our trailers,
Yeah.
like just scavenging in there shit like that.
No, I did.
And then I'm like, because like I hear Kimba, because Kimba barks at them all the fucking time. So I'm
Yeah.
like, whenever I hear him growling or something, I'm like, it's either a cat or something different.
Yeah.
And I'll open the door and he just fucking runs
Jumps
out
off,
quick,
yeah.
and you just see the cat over the fence,
Damn.
and he just like his tail all up like trying to kill that cat.
It was a skinwalker cat.
Yeah, he's like eating my food.
Skinwalkers. Hell no, res cat.
Yeah.
Or like that thing where if you hear like someone call you or your name or some shit, you're
Yeah.
not supposed to answer.
Oh hell no. You're supposed to answer?
No, you're not supposed to.
Oh,
answer.
yeah.
Do not answer that
Because
shit.
Because it get into your mind or what?
No, they're gonna. I don't know why you're not supposed to answer. I don't
Yeah,
know because
never-
you leave. You egg them on.
You're not supposed to answer anyone that calls your name.
Yeah, because then it kind of like opens the door or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, one time that happened to me. I don't know, bro. It was like 4 a.m. I was sleepy as fuck. Like I said, I work night shift and shit. I swear, when I passed one of the doors, like heading to the main
Tino.
hall and shit. Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
someone say Fortino.
Fortino.
Like, but I was like fucking dead asleep, bro. Like I was asleep, and then I walked up to my coworker, which was like 6 feet away, while they were writing something. I was like, "Did you just call my name?" And they're like, "No." And I was like, in my head, I was like, "I'm not gonna bother explaining what I just heard." I just walked away. Yeah.
I better not know the truth.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I was tripping. I could be
Better
tripping. I was probably tripping, but I swear, I like half swear I heard my name, like Fortino, like coming from the room and
It
shit.
was scary.
Yeah, but I didn't look into the room.
Tino.
Yeah, just running away. Get out of my head. But no, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I heard.
Yeah.
I don't really believe it though.
What?
I don't know. Any ghost shit that I personally experienced by myself, I feel like it's always arguable, so I don't believe it.
Oh yeah, you wanna?
It's like that Scooby Doo. It's all fake.
It's all fake.
It's all fake.
It's
Oh,
all
man,
human.
chickens. Yeah, no, but other people have supposedly said some crazy shit that I can believe.
Yeah.
I have too, but like I said, I mean,
Did
No.
your dad or anyone else in your family ever play with the Ouija board? 'Cause I swear that's a correlation I always hear.
Yeah.
no, but my ex did, and that's the ex I was with that always
Man,
told.
that devil bitch, we always talk about her.
That's all, but I'm saying
Oh.
like that's the only one.
But I don't count. I'm talking about before.
No, but I'm saying like her playing with shit like that, and when I was living with her, I seen a lot of crazy shit compared to people that have always not played with it, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, I believe that whoever
Was
plays
it
with
always when you always lived there? Since you always lived there?
It started a couple weeks, maybe. I'm not really sure.
After
Maybe
you
a
moved
month.
in?
Yeah, well, after we moved in.
By
Couple
the
weeks
time
later.
we were there, and remember, by the time we were there, and you had us there for the Halloween party. When
Oh,
Joe and
that
Yvette
shit
met?
was already fucking done. By that time, the fucking
It's
whole
been
house
happening?
was possessed. Yeah, the
Oh,
whole house
okay.
was possessed by then.
Yeah, maybe we egged it because we had a Halloween party there.
Hey, dude.
Yeah, because the funny thing is, before all that shit happened, because we lived there from Halloween till February, I want to say. March or so is when we moved out.
Uh-huh.
So, cause we only lived there for like a year and a half, about a year. About a couple weeks into it, it started happening slowly. And she used to tell me, like, hey, just be careful with the kid. The kid's seeing things, you know, and this and that. Or hearing, like,
walking out the
she
door.
keeps talking to me about a friend and this and this and that. And that's that same night I had that experience with her.
Uh-huh.
And then after that, her brother moved in, and he started seeing. He's like, "Hey, like, I'm not trying to forget because I got freaked out, but the doors just shut automatically by themselves. Like, because we would leave the doors open, you know, bathroom doors or our room,
Yeah.
and they would just shut by themselves all the time.
Damn.
And we're like, "What the fuck?" And then the AC wouldn't be on, or the windows wouldn't be on, like
Yeah.
open, and or sometimes the lights would just flicker by themselves, knowing they're fucking brand new LED lights because the guy we were renting from
Yeah.
had everything 100% brand new.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, that's
He was like, "I'm out of here."
yeah. And I even asked him, I was like, hey, stupid question, but anybody die here? You ever had any weird shit going on? I was like, no. He's like,
No.
no. I'm like,
No.
no, what are you talking about? I was just asking. He's like, I thought I saw something. And then the funny thing is, one time, too,
Uh-huh.
I put in this brand new spotlight. and that spotlight was like works perfect when someone walks by it. And I remember it went on. I was showering. You know, in the showers how they have like the little cubes, so it kind of seems like it's all wavy, so you could see shit.
Yeah.
But not really. So it's like blurry.
Yeah.
So I was in there showering, and I just see the light turn on.
I thought I said like you saw a reflection.
No. So I saw the light turn on, and I just see like a shadow walk by. Like you know how you walk by like something, it just looks all like a black thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? So then I got out of the shower real quick and went out to the front or the backyard. Didn't see
butt
nothing.
naked and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Butt naked with a gun.
Yeah, I did. The funny thing is I did have my gun, but I had no bullets.
But either way, it could intimidate them.
And the next day I went and actually bought another gun with
I got my gun and my rifle.
Yeah,
down
because
here.
the gun that I had, my dad gave it to me.
Yeah.
But he never gave me bullets for it. And at that time, I wasn't really skilled with weapons and didn't really know a lot about the guns.
Yeah.
So I just walked out there with it like he was gonna fucking do something. I was like, a bat would have been better.
Damn.
And then the same day, later on after work, I went and bought myself a brand new gun with the bullets and shit like that.
Hell
So I'm gonna learn how
Gotta
to
love this
fucking
country. Oh, speaking of that, bro, new one today. Literally just that.
A new whip?
It's a
Peace.
I got a little Ruger 9mm
What the
compact
heck?
right before this show.
You have
Like
to show us.
not before the show. Woke up Saturday my morning and shit went thrifting.
I think it's time to buy a new one.
Yeah, literally fucking went thrifting. I was waiting
He's
for
like,
a
my other
barbershop
one's
to
getting
open.
worn out.
Yeah, I don't know. I just had a little jolly morning and shit. I was waiting.
Where'd
for
you
the
buy at
barber.
the same spot that you always go to? Or different?
No, it was actually Super Pawn. It was a pawn shop over here in downtown
shit.
Mesa.
I wanna buy like guns when I get my own place. Have like a whole
When I get
room of
older.
it.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
my
Trapdoor.
P60.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
You know what I mean?
They're just pricey as fuck. Dude.
Oh fuck yeah.
I seen fucking videos of people like dudes just have like a whole room of guns.
I know.
Or
Damn,
like
how
when they do
it?
the crazy experiments, basically destroying them and
Yeah.
shit because they get them for free.
Yeah,
That's what I want to do.
For real. Maybe we should start a gun channel.
we should
Put me onto some freedom.
put democracy.
Justice and democracy.
Yeah,
Liberty.
Oh yeah, I literally bought one today. and Shit, went thrifting, bought one, got a haircut. Pretty good
Nice.
morning.
Pretty good day, huh?
Pretty good morning and shit.
Well, any last topics?
I'm good.
No.
Nah, I'm good.
All right, well, let's wrap it up,
We'll wrap it up
boys.
here tonight.
Huh?
Let's just wrap it up then.
Let's
Jim?
wrap it up. Thank you.
Wrap it up. This brings us to our newest sponsor, Blue Chew, fellas. You guys
Shut
ever
the
have?
fuck
That's good.
This is good.
What? I didn't change the outfit. I didn't change the outfit in the
Oh,
clip.
you want to change it? Stupid.
Just kidding.
Anyways.
No, but that was really odd of me, right?
He gets up.
Like our partners over here at Odd
That's all.
Talks. Like our partners over here at Odd Talks, making sure we're good and dandy, baby.
It sucks. Anyways, thank you. Thank you for tuning in to the Put Me on Something podcast. I'm your host, Alejandro Gomez.
This has been Eurosign.
You're next to me. It's Eric.
Eric, you know where to find us: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube.
TikTok for currently. Hopefully it doesn't get shut down.
Yeah, Put Me on Something podcast on there. Instagram, Put Me on Something podcast. Let's say that's all we have.
PMOS.
Yeah, podcast. I think. Whatever, we'll put it on there.
PCOS.
PCOS. But thank you for tuning into the Put Me on Something podcast, baby. And we're out.
Later.
Thank you.